Dude,
Here's
we
a
could,
VOD
like,
view.
needs to go outside.
Shut up.
Yeah, bro.
Both of us missed.
I checked
Yo,
elbow
careful.
right when I turned around. He came and
Might be
peeked.
close, might be close. These might be here. Yo, short.
There's nothing wrong with this round. He just kind of disregarded short altogether. I don't know if it's due to habit, you know, because usually when you hit A, you have control of short as attackers, and he just instinctively didn't care about there. When you all TP and you were all on B, you should expect someone to be A short.
Yo, short.
They're on the full by now. Enemy team are on a bonus. Very good job of keeping the Sova drone going. Every time anyone gets a ping with a Sova drone, they just stop. They just exit it. You should keep it going because that's like free information if they don't shoot it. And if they don't break it again and your dart regens, you can ping them again. That's another, like, what is it, 5 seconds that they can't do anything. So it's good job not leaving your Sova drone right away.
One enemy remaining.
Thank you for the trade.
No need to run there really. Just because you know she might be close, like he's watching it. It's clear that he thinks she might be close the way they're playing this. So don't run when you peek. Like when you run into a peek, and you've been running for like at least like a second before that, it's so easy to know like when you can shoot, when to shoot. Like here, if he was walking, if Silva was walking, the Reyna wouldn't have known like when to get ready to shoot. Because they both kind of peeked out like a good amount. Like this is a decent amount to peek out before shooting. So neither, if Silva was walking, I think he would have killed her because he had good crosshair placement. But when you hear that running and you know, and she's Reyna and she knows the running's coming like this and the guy's running like this, she knows when to shoot. It's pretty easy. So just walk. And it's not like he was late and Omen was fucking, I don't know, detained by Killjoy ult that he needed to run and get there. But Omen was walking up to the gun. He could have been walking sideways to peek, hold it. He also didn't need to over peek this. That decision is not mine to make. He made the decision to peek her, but he also did not need to peek her, considering the fact that they're in a 3v2 and one of their teammates is on very low health. He could have just not peeked her at all, held for the peek from her instead of him peeking. He could have held for her to peek. Once Omen got the gun, they both run away, go plant A. Now it's a 3v2 post plant.
One enemy
I didn't tag him. What the? What in the world? Wait, how do you make no?
First clutch?
No.
I think he either holds it or like runs away. He doesn't do like a bit of both. Like he kind of like he hit it. You can see him trying to back up, but he hit this wall. He hit this wall right here. You either hold her and like kind of pre-fire a bit, or just take your knife and just run away. Because you know she's gonna re-peek you. He got stuck trying to run away while holding the angle. But you gotta choose one. You can't mix them. I've died like this before. Not spamming, but you see his team. Okay, the Killjoy is close, but he is the first one any peeker from here will see. And so him spamming from there, I've died like this. But if somebody peeks and they peek fucking with the wall right here, they peek with the wall right here, one eye out, they can shoot, the Sova's gonna die. Because none of these guys can see if she barely peeks just enough to see here. So if you want to spam this, I'd say go to this left side and sit right here. And then spam it.
I'm gonna play ult.
Right here.
Please stay alive.
Bad spot to play ult from.
I planted here.
Right here.
I mean, I know he couldn't go long, but I don't think you do this. Because your Omen's low. If there was a lot of time on the clock, you can't play for ult. And he ran away kind of early. Like, if you play for your ult right after you plant the bomb, and then they kill everyone and go for it right away. You shoot your 3 ult shots, and there's still 30 seconds on the bomb, 25 seconds, and you gotta run back there holding W, and everybody's holding it because they know where you're from, where you are, and then you die and you lose the round. It wasn't a bad play though there. It was. He had a lot of trust in his Omen with low health, which. Nice Sova arrow. I don't play Sova, so.
Anything in hookah, but it might be front. It might be front. Okay.
Good awareness. Good telling his team what his dart sees. A lot of players don't do that. They'll dart somewhere. The team thinks it's clear because the guy says I have a dart for hookah. The team says okay, it's clear. Next thing you know, there's 8 people in hookah. So good job telling his teammate that there still could be someone hookah. They won't see you.
One enemy remaining.
Onion.
He didn't need to spam his ult
That's all
so
you guys.
much.
Don't peek. Don't peek. You guys didn't even peek. I just said you don't need to
Player
peek.
standing.
I thought he was so guarded, man.
Oh,
Everyone
my
threw so hard.
God.
Okay.
Both the Raze and the Omen absolutely
Oh my.
threw the round like they're playing basketball.
Player standing.
I thought
Why would the Raze shoot here? First of all, why did she make noise moving? She didn't need to run, and she didn't need to
he was
shoot
so
those 2
guarded,
bullets
man.
because she just
Oh
tells them
my
exactly where.
God.
She tells Sova where she is.
Clutch.
Nobody needed a peek.
Yep,
Oh,
he's
that's
right.
like-
Our main man, Thiccolo, is right. You can just tap. Once he taps it, you just jiggle a little bit. First of all, you can spam that. Like, it's so easy to spam that. The walls in hookah are paper mache. These walls over here, paper mache. Sova's super in the open. He's going to be super paranoid. You can jump on the box maybe, but just don't sit behind one of these walls because he can spam you easy. Just kind of play that headshot angle where you back up really far into hookah. And then just, like, honestly, like, this should be super easy to win for Rage. She should not have shot that. There's no right way to win that.
I'm a ult.
It's this, bro.
Depends on everything.
Careful,
You'll
they
learn
have
as you
solo.
play. But just don't do what the
This is
Raze
so
did.
slick.
Like Sova was right. He said don't peek at all. The reason they lost, they all peeked.
You could TP.
Fuck.
Never
It
mind.
didn't let me fucking.
Last
My
player
wave.
standing.
Cubby and shower.
Spike down.
I think they should have TP'd faster. Omen should have smoked right here if he had one. And they all run TP.
Okay, Sova max 60.
Yo,
No,
already
once
in
again,
shot.
once again. Same thing we saw on pistol round. He assumed A short was clear. The LTP'd, even if his teammates who were on A claimed it was clear, which they might have came from. Yeah, they did come from short, but that doesn't mean he's clear. The Reyna could have walked hookah, could have went hookah around here to A short. Once
Fading out.
she could have been on site, could have got timing from Omen, who walked through this smoke, and then she could have pushed through. It doesn't matter what happened. It's just that A short is not clear until, like, you know right then at that moment, at that point in the round that it's clear. I said this in one of my VOD reviews. I think it's my Phoenix one. How to use Phoenix's ult. I said, in court, it's innocent until proven guilty, but in Valorant, it should be like guilty until proven innocent. Basically, every corner has someone in it until you can prove there isn't. So for all he knows right now, there's someone behind triple. There's someone behind truck, default. You never know.
Okay, Sova max.
Silva has some good, like, game sense, but sometimes he doesn't. Like, he's right about playing time and not peeking.
Make sure he.
Apply game sense? What do you mean? Game sense isn't something you do or you apply, but it's something you have. And it's a very broad term. It's like, I don't tell you game sense. You have to learn it. Well, I could tell you parts. I could tell you ways to think, but game sense is every situation is unique. Because how a player was playing before, how a player's been playing the previous rounds. You know, what gun are they using? What gun do you have? How much health do you have? How much health do they have? Where is this smoke? Where did that flash come from? Every round is unique. I don't make you a better basketball player. I make you a better shooter. Like, I can't teach you. I can't train with you one-on-one basketball. I play basketball, so I use it a lot in my videos. I can't take you training like to a one-on-one session and tell you we're gonna get better at basketball. Like, okay, well you can't say that. But you don't get better at basketball as a whole. You get better at shooting. You practice shooting. You practice dribbling. You practice passing. You practice defense. You practice, this and that. You don't. That's just like here. You don't practice game sense. You learn certain parts of it, certain aspects of how to play. It's like being smart. No, it's not. That's an adjective. I don't know. You get it. I can't teach you game sense. I can't teach you smart.
Checking rounds now. Lamp.
You can spam that. He could have killed him right there. That one isn't. It's not paper mache, but it's cardboard. That wall is still very spammable. I'd say like 3 bullets to the head with the Vandal right there kills that Omen. Anyone watching this, any wall in Valorant is where there's something behind it. Like not this type of wall right here where it's a fucking cave super big. Not this wall, but any wall that like there's something right behind it, even if it's super thick, it is spammable. I've even seen someone spam, I don't know if you can see, from A short to this cubby. I've seen someone spam that and get a kill. I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but I've literally seen someone spam from A short into this cubby right here and get a kill because they scanned them with a Sova dart or something. I see people in Immortal games, when I spam something, they're like, oh, I didn't know you could spam that. And I have to get in their head, you can spam quite literally everything. They're letting him ace. Good ace. Good ace, Ricky. But I'm going to say something. If you have to ask for an ace, it's not a real ace. And I hate to burst everyone's bubble, but if you go around on an eco round and the last enemies across the map and your teammates all have a chance to kill him, but you say give me the ace, it's not an ace. It's 5 free kills. I don't ask for aces. Personally, I don't care for aces. If I get one legit, like I did in the game before on pistol round, it's fucking lit. But if I have to go ask for one, that's not that baller. I'll give it to you if you ask for it. I'm not gonna die. Oh, watch out. No chip. Oh, he tried it. He tried it.
Are you kidding?
That was so risky. I respect it.
Dude, nobody's gonna push him. You serious?
But
I'm droning. I'm already ulting him back.
I would not have done. I would not have done that. I'm not gonna lie. If someone else says someone's got a flank, they're not gonna win. If you say it yourself, you might win. But if someone else says, hold up, Omen's got a flank, Omen's not winning it.
Oh, they're everywhere here.
I don't like this at all.
Very fast to be actually.
He completely left his Reyna on site. On site, mind you. Not in elbow, not CT right here. But in sight. To go and do shock darts.
He dropped.
Dude, you for real left me, bro.
Ricky, I feel your pain. Don't do this. If you're rotating, you have liberty to, but if you're sitting on site or elbow or something, like help your guys maintain it. And also you can still use your shock darts to hit someone on site. But don't leave your teammate on site to do shock darts. Because your team will have the same reaction Ricky did, which is, dude, you left me. And you will lose the round.
Wow.
Ow!
One enemy remaining.
Good crosshair placement.
You know we're not.
Oh, I think you barely.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you got it.
No, I got it. No, I don't got it.
You got it, bro.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
.14. I actually really like how Immortal gun buddies look. I know this is not part of the video, but I actually really like Immortal gun buddies. Much more than the Immortal rank itself. We're in a tough situation here. The Raze in Heaven just has to not die. And they win the round. The Raze has to stay alive here to win. If she does that, they win the round. Because the whole time, Sova and Reyna are going to retake the site with the thought in their head that Reyna's behind them and can shoot them at any time. So she could literally Leave her she could get up and leave her computer, standing in heaven, tucked in a corner, and they would win the round just because she's there. And both the other players could die and they'd still win the round.
Bro, we're wasting time.
Last player standing. You will not kill my ally.
What? How?
Last player standing.
Pushing you, Buster. Unfortunate.
Crowd.
See, that's when you should do your double shock darts, is when you're rotating. But, like, what if he was playing U-Haul there? What if he was playing U-Haul? His teammate was triple, and he just fucking leaves and runs CT spawn, does double shock dart, all 4 of his teammates are dead, and then he's there. That's not good. Contest the site rather than do, you know, something that might get you a kill or some damage. But on a rotate, that's prime time for double shock darts. On a rotate, right when you hear the plant sound. So, yeah. Or before you even hear it.
Take flight.
Wait. Tag going, tag
He
going.
tagged one through the smoke.
That's
He's insane.
Somewhere on site. Somewhere elbow or site. Ricky, careful. He left.
Oh, my bad.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
I went too.
Big fight.
Last player standing. That's done. Attackers.
Unfortunate. Okay, what did we learn? What were the main things we went over? Don't assume anything's clear until you can prove it. Don't assume, prove. Don't assume it, prove it. He did a good job not getting out of his drone here. More info is good info. Any info is good info.
Let's double
He didn't necessarily need to peek her.
3.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not saying he should have or he shouldn't have,
Get a gun.
but he didn't need to. He made a decision to. If you make the decision to peek her, don't run. Either fight or flight. No, but you have to choose which one you want to do. Don't mix them both. He ran backwards while holding the angle. Either hold the angle straight up or run away like a bitch. But it's not bitch shit if you win the clutch.
Demolished.
Positioning as well. Timing as well. Trusting your teammates. Don't need to assume clear again. Something else. But I think this was a good one. I have terrible memory, so I can never remember what I talked about. But this was a good one, I do believe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow my Twitch, join the Discord. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.